Let's pray. Dear Heavenly Father, we're so thankful to live in a country where we can conduct business in a free manner. We ask that you bless these proceedings tonight. Bless every man and woman that's willing to give their time to discuss this and to be our representatives here at the town of Jasper. We pray for every citizen here, everyone, their families. Just ask a blessing upon everyone. And these things we ask in your name. Amen.
Amen.
I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. We will call the meeting to order for the August 11th, 2025. We will start on agenda item number 4, the approval of the minutes. That's in your packet. Motion to approve the minutes. We can't, yeah. What you got? We can't. Oh, yeah. A motion was made by Alderman Carl. Oh, she put both. Alderman Fowler and Price to approve your permit. I think they said it at the same time. What she did. I think they did that. She did that. All right, have a motion. Second. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? All right, number 5, we have a termination request for Officer Slatton. He is decertified now, right? Yes. Just need a motion without a second.
Make a motion.
Have a motion. Second, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, number 6, a request to replace, to post that out to us so we can get some replacement. Okay, have a motion. Second, all in favor? Aye. Any opposed? All right, number 7 is surplus of the mobile classroom. Over at the old elementary school, when we got that property, there was a, like a modular unit off to the side that came with the property. I think they used it for, it was classroom at one time, and then they used it for their maintenance shop. We want to surplus that and then put it out for bid if anybody's interested in buying it. We'd like to do that, so I need a motion to surplus and also put it out for bid. We do 2 separate motions.
No, it
Do it all together, put it all in one.
I'll make the motion.
Okay, well, second, 30-day window, we'll come back, let them have 30 days to put in a seal bid here to the city hall. We'll get a date out there for that. All right, number 8, old elementary school remediation proposal. What it is we have OLG is one of the engineers that are on retainer for us, so I'm gonna reach out to them, just wanna kinda let y'all know. We don't need a vote for that to reach out to them since they're professional services. And get them to do a request for proposal so we can see about getting the, what's in there remediated. I think there's some floor tile asbestos and some things like that we'd like to just get them to look at, put out for proposal. So I'll get with Carl tomorrow, we'll put y'all in the loop so we can start the process of trying to get that eyesore going.
We have a motion and a second.
Oh, let me go back. Let's vote on that one first. Got ahead of myself. Number 7, we have a motion second, all in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Now we'll go to number 8. But just letting y'all know. So number 8 is the old elementary schools. We're talking about getting a company to come in, and if it's got asbestos in the floor tile or in the ceiling or anything, we need them to look at it, make sure they remove that before we tear the building down. We want to be environmental conscious about that, and in order to get a permit, I think you have to have
Yes,
that
sir.
signed off on anyway, correct?
Yes, sir.
So we will reach out to them and see their services and see what kind of funds we're looking at for that. All right. Any questions on that? All right, we'll move on to number 9. You got the book for public comments? You know what I'm saying? All right. Mr. Kristoff. Agenda topic is police. Is your request covering termination, or is it an open position? Is it about the termination or the?
Police is on the agenda.
Police for termination or police for open position?
Police.
Is it
On June the 9th, Mayor Turner, with support of Attorney Raines, threatened to publish my expunged court records. This act violated 4 TCA statutes. I may report to Chief Mason. Chief Mason submitted the police report to General Lynch's office. DA Steve Strain told me to not prosecute the charges because it was me making the complaint. I felt that DA Strain was refusing to protect and serve me because he's prejudiced against me. When I picked up the police report from Jasper City Hall, Mayor Turner beat on the window in apparent fit of uncontrolled, threatening anger and screamed at me. Crystal in circuit court said DA Strain told her he will not prosecute, so she cannot issue criminal summons. Once again, I felt DA Strain was unwilling to serve and protect me because he is prejudiced against me. I returned to City Hall and asked to use the restroom. Linda Mason denied me access, saying the restroom was out of order. I felt like a black man in the old South being refused permission to use the restroom in my own City Hall. I understood how Rosa Parks felt.
Wow.
I
bet you do.
Attorney Raines has convinced Mayor Turner and Alderman to spend my tax money to harm me by trying to revoke my expungement in an apparent act of retaliation. City Council also seeks to ban me from entering my City Hall. I've been here a city employee, which would make it impossible for me to live normally in my hometown. Several attorneys have refused to represent me against Attorney Raines, citing fear they will have future cases in Judge Raines' court and not want to lose cases and money. They say it's all about the money. This goes back to my original complaint that Mark Raines should not serve simultaneously as Jasper City Attorney and Marion County General Sessions Court Judge because it destroys the integrity of our court and Jasper City Hall. It violates the judicial code of conduct and creates a conflict of interest that is blatantly wrong. Even if Attorney Raines argues it's legal, it's wrong. Special Agent Earl was sent to intimidate me at my home. Rather than be intimidated, I offered my friendship to Agent Earl. I listened to his story of Chattanooga police corruption against his wife. I told him about Jasper and Marion County officers arresting me on false charges, coming into my home without a warrant, taking eyes off me to seek my wife, getting out of the shower, and terrorize her. I felt they wanted me to fight or flight, so in either case, they could shoot and kill.
All right, that's 3 minutes, Mr. Christoph. Have a seat. All right, we'll move into mayor reports now. I'll change it up just a little bit. I'm going to talk about a couple other things, but I'll go into what you're talking about. Mr. Christoph, I'm telling you, I said it once before, and I'll say it again. You have liabilities. You don't know the truth if it hits you in the face. You're crazy enough to CC me in the emails that you send Chief Mason. I mean, you go to the courthouse, you try to have me and Mr. Raines arrested multiple times on false charges that were televised, recorded, so it truly, it proves that your story was false. It proves that you're lying. And then you come down here and you say, so listen to this. So this is an email that you sent Chief Mason. It says, Dear Chief Mason, after picking up my police report at City Hall today, I walked outside, turned toward the Red Point restaurant to walk to the Justice Center. As I walked past the City Hall window, I heard a loud banging that startled me. I looked up at the window of the City Hall and observed Mayor Turner inside, banging on the glass violently, with his hands screaming, I want to talk to you. Nobody wants to talk to you, trust me. In a threatening, violent voice, I thought it was best to distance myself from him because I felt he would become physically violent towards me. I want to file a police report against Mayor Turner's aggressive, violent behavior toward me. After I conducted my business in the Justice Center, I walked back to my vehicle and went into City Hall and asked Linda Mason if I could use the restroom. If you were so threatened, why would you come back to use the restroom? That just makes no sense to me at all. Miss Mason told me the restroom was out of order. So I left, had to walk back to the Justice Center to use the restroom before driving home. Please tell me if the restroom is out of order, blah, blah, blah. I called Marion County Dispatch to ask to speak to you, but we did not connect before I had to leave at 3:45. So it looks to me like you must have sat in the parking lot at 3:45. I mean, you're notorious for report after report after report. Then you post this email, because guys, I'll talk about Homeland Security here in a minute because they made some they made some security suggestions that we need to do to the building, so y'all will see that stuff coming soon. So you send this email out that says, to 144 people, to the good old boys sent Marion County Investigator Beth Ralston and Tennessee Officer of Homeland Security Special Agent Darren Earl to my home today to investigate if I'm a threat to anyone because I speak at Jasper City and Marion County Commission meeting. I respect both Investigator Ralston and Special Agent Earl. I feel I am on good terms with both. However, this is a dangerous act by the good old boys in power to target me for false suspicion. My neighbors tell me, if you stir things up, they'll retaliate or hurt you. The news article brings to light the danger of local politics in Marion County. You're nuts. Not only that, so you say somebody tried to hit you on a Sequatchie Mountain Road, so you call the county, you get a report for Sequatchie Mountain Road, a forestry truck, you say, try to run you over. So then a few days later, the same truck comes down the road, you stop them, they stop, you get their tag number, and I think if they were gonna hit you, they wouldn't stop and give you a tag number. But then you meet with Miss Ralston, and you say, myself, along with the Jasper Fire Department, is partnered up with the forestry to try to have you killed. I mean, I apologize to everybody in the crowd, but what we call that in the South is batshit crazy. That's what I'm calling it. It's outrageous. You sending these emails to our staff down here when you sit with Mary Hadley. Your kind voice always makes you feel good when I call. I mean, that's not the kind of thing you email to a person that works in customer service.
May I ask you something?
Sure, absolutely.
Mr. Kristoff, you have every right to post anything you choose on social media. You have that right. However, there are consequences to your actions. That is where it becomes not your right. So, the last month, I was notified that you wanted to have a cage fight with Mr. Raines, as well as Sheriff Bo Burnett. And I do believe that you're disabled. I believe that that's correct, is what you have said, that you're disabled. So I thought that was a bit ironic. Also, I would like to encourage you, because you do refer to your neighbors numerous times in your posts, I would like for you to personally invite your neighbors, because I would love to hear them speak at the city meeting. And that's all I have to say to you, sir.
You won't get a we put that out to, I know this is televised on the river. We put that out there. If you're a neighbor, you're on his side, come on down here and talk to us. Tell us what we're doing wrong.
Absolutely. If we're corrupt, I promise you, I would like to be the first to
He
know.
likes to call us corrupt, but the thing is we get an audit every year from an auditor. And the good thing is the auditors get audited by the comptroller. So last year our audit, the auditors come in and the comptroller comes in and they randomly pick. Well, we got lucky and got picked. We were one of the ones that the comptroller picked. So they audit what the auditors audit, and they also audit you at the same time. We had 0 findings.
Well, I don't like being called crook. I can be called many things, and I'm certain that I have been called up, but a crook is not one of them. And I would like to speak for my fellow representatives on this board. I do not consider them a crook.
This is just an unhinged person. And I do offer a free service to you. We have a great mental health service called Johnson Mental Health, and there's also up the road, if you don't find them reasonable, Pockets of Being. I offer my service a free one-way ride for you. All right, guys, we'll move on to reports. Let's start with library. We have library? No library?
We do have to.
We have a report. Sorry, Ken's gonna cover it, please. I'll stop there, you'll spot. You'll be too. All right, total circulation for July, 4,401. Online circulation, 1,653. Computer users, 127. Wireless users, 30. New cards issued, 31. People count, 2,767. Reference questions, 11. Let's see, overall numbers for the year. Overall total number for library patrons used the library in July, 7,394 adult, 2,077 children, total 9,471.
Our library is a heck of a place.
It is. Let me get the other side here. That's book clubs, senior citizens group meetings, quilting group meeting, on-site, or one-on-one student tutorials, and a summer reading program. 214 participated in July.
That's awesome.
That is great. Let's move on to Parks and Animal, and let's do streets and sanitation too.
Yes, sir. Hey, thank y'all so much, and On as far as streets, it was a normal month. We repaired and patched, on Industrial, Montrosa, Router Switch, Morgan, and Riverview. We continue mowing and road upkeep, cleaned up down trees on Montrosa, Industrial, and Router Switch. You can see in the back parking lot, we added several different parking spots. We had a group come in and stripe that, and it's really helped us on parking in the back behind City Hall between there and the jail on Oak Street. Parks, so the biggest thing is the Jack-O-Lantern Jamboree is coming up on October 25th from 4 to 8, and the Haunted Trail will be on October 28th and 29th. And Miss Amy, I seen her in here, and her group will be helping out the Interact Club, and it'll be great fundraisers for them. Really looking forward to both activities. Then I really want to go on our numbers, and fall sign-ups ended on Saturday, and this year, I won't read all the totals, but 680 kids are signed up in fall sports. So kind of 680, that's almost double we had in the spring, and it's, this is awesome. I mean, it's gonna be real busy. 82 players in flag football, 84 in t-ball. We're gonna start to get the COVID kids, I guess. 302 in baseball and 212 in softball. So 680 kids.
That's great.
But that just goes to show you our park is our diamond, you know? It's
So,
our shining star.
Absolutely. So we look forward to that. We kinda look forward to it. Thanks, y'all.
Thank you.
And I think I seen you back at the gym. Fire, you wanna do
Yeah,
fire?
sure. We had a total of 8 calls, 2 were canceled while we were en route, so, I wanna appreciate the community for being safe with all the fires. I know it's kind of at the end of the burning season, so, just have everybody just be careful with open flame. We have, airflow, testing tomorrow for our SCBA stuff, so, we'll get those certified again this year.
Perfect, sir. Thank you, Jim.
Thank you.
Chief, you up, sir?
For the month of July, we had 243 CAD entries. We had 16 violations. We had 4 crashes on the roadway and had 6 crashes on private property.
How many speed tickets, sir, or speed trap? 0. Wow.
No speeders.
Can you explain to me, what is a private property crash?
Loves. In a nutshell.
Okay.
Anything that's a parking lot, like Circle K, Kangaroo, Speedway, most of them at Love's.
Okay. I was thinking in my driveway, probably, but, yeah.
That's private property.
Okay.
We'll move on to general. In general business, our pavilion that we have talked about, and we voted to put it out for bid, and the state come back and the young lady that was over that is no longer with the department that was over that, but in your package, you have the certified letter from the state where it is okay to go out for bid, so we will be putting that out for bid. We've already voted to put it out for bid, so that's done. Talked to the architects today, we're looking at a 30-day window. He's gonna get me a hard date tomorrow weekend, so probably 31 days from today. So that'll be going out for bid, and there's some websites they're gonna put it on, and it'll be, of course, advertised in the paper. Yeah, 333-day build is what it came to. So that's some good news, finally coming to fruition there.
Maybe by next summer we'll have it.
Anything else in general? Anything y'all have in general?
Me too.
Okay, good deal. Nothing in general, I make a motion, we adjourn.
I have 2 things, if you don't mind.
Yeah, absolutely.
Jasper Middle School football season is in, so please support Jasper Middle School. And also it's Marion County High School Lady Warrior volleyball season, so please help out with the supporting the volleyball team.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Good luck, Coach. Yes, sir.
I got a question too. You started to talk about Homeland Security, things that were gonna have to be done to the city hall, but you never did tell us what you're.
I can't tell you what they are because of their security issues.
Okay.
Or security
But stuff's gonna have to be done.
stuff's gonna have to be, we wanna talk about,
Recommended.
there's stuff that was recommended for us. People wanna talk about wasting their taxpayer dollars, you're wasting my taxpayer dollars. This one individual's cost us more money than, I'm just saying, it's ridiculous what it's came to. I mean, when you come to the back of the building, you video record the back of the building, there's things we gotta put in place now.
Got you. Thank you.
Yes. Make a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion.
Second. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? All right, we move over to our water meeting if you'd like to. So we'll call to order the August 11th, 2025 water board meeting. In your package, you have your minutes.
I'll make a motion, we approve this.
Have a motion? Second. Second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, now we have our approval of adjustments. So the adjustments total is $1,308.44.
I'll make a recommendation, we approve.
Okay, have a motion?
Second.
Second, all in favor? Aye. Any opposed? All right, the water and sewer report, I actually feel good about reading this. Water treatment plant, finished water, 45,124. Billed water, 33,575. Water plant usage, 2.57, flushing, 0.213, so total accounted for water, 36.362 million. Percent loss, 19.4.
Wow. Thank you.
That is the lowest I've ever seen it.
So the, things are starting to go the right direction.
Most I've ever seen.
Wastewater, plant, effluent total, 15.206, effluent total, 6.074, total rainfall, 2.89, and we had 3 BOD, we had a one, you failed 2, so you had the 1 weekly, so there's 3 BOD violations. That's with the temperature changing, the tanks turning, you're gonna get those, that's why you're allowed 74 a year. Any questions on that?
That is great.
Yes. I don't have any general business for water.
I'm sorry, what did you show, Ray?
2.89 at the plant down there. But I've seen that thing be an inch off from the water plant, so that's just nuts. And
Listen, I've been at my house and not a drop, and I'll come under the red light
And
and
you
it's
see-
pouring.
see it pouring.
So,
Summertime rain.
summertime rain.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
I have a question. I have a question back here. Hey, you know, with the amount of growth that we're having now with the homes and businesses and stuff like that, is there any plans, long distance plans for either improvements or a new water plant?
We have, we actually, the engineers put a plan together. We've actually been working on it for a year. We've already applied for a state revolving loan for that, for upgrades to the water plant. Yes, and you know, I think our rank is like, they gave me the number, but we're like 4 from hitting it, but we actually got a letter, funny you said that, we got a letter this week saying that if 4 people didn't take the money, then it moves us up. So we're engineers are working on it. We're looking at that, we're looking at upgrading maybe the filter media for the PFAS and PFAS and those kind of things. We're lucky the spring doesn't have, the number is so low. What that means is the forever chemicals, like from the Scotch Guard or Teflon, we're real lucky with that spring over there with those numbers. But we're trying to plan ahead. We're trying to be proactive
Right.
ahead.
We haven't had an upgrade since '82.
Yeah, 82, and I think 88 they did something. Yes, sir. Motion to adjourn.
But it's a good 82 because it's still running great.
Exactly.
You done a good job.
Looks like a 1974 Russian Chinook cylinder.
You've done good work.
Is a motion, or having a motion second, all in favor? Perfect.